If you are tired, rest, but don't give up. If you are discouraged, cry, but don't quit. If you feel forgotten, remember this. Your current situation is not your final destination. The tunnel may be dark today, but keep walking. The light is still ahead. There was once a young woman named Ada. If anyone had met her 5 years ago, they would never believe the life she was living. At 30, Ada had no job, no husband, no savings, and no clear direction. Every morning she woke up with the same question: God, when will my life begin? Her friends seemed to have been moving forward. One was getting married, another one had just bought a car. Others were traveling abroad and posting smiling photos online. Meanwhile, Ada was borrowing transport fare and avoiding family gatherings because she was tired of answering the same questions. What are you doing now? When are you getting married? Have you found a new job? Each question felt like a knife. The worst part was not that life was hard. The worst part was feeling as though she was trying her best and still getting nowhere. There were nights she cried into her pillow so no one would hear. Days she smiled in public but felt broken inside. Months where rejection became so normal that she expected bad news before opening any mail. One afternoon, after receiving another rejection letter, Ada sat alone at a bus stop, defeated, exhausted, ready to stop trying. As she sat there, she noticed an old woman selling oranges nearby. The woman's basket accidentally tripped over, sending oranges rolling across the road. Most people ignored her. Ada didn't. Despite her own sadness, she stood up and helped gather every oranges. When they finished, the old woman smiled and said something Ada would never forget. My daughter, never judge your life while you're still in the middle of the story. Ada forced a smile and went home, but those words stayed with her. Never judge your life while you are still in the middle of the story. Slowly, she decided to try again. Not because she felt strong, not because she was confident, but because giving up would guarantee that nothing changed. So she kept moving, one step at a time, one application at a time, one prayer at a time, one day at a time. Months later, a company finally called her. Then another opportunity followed, then another. Years later, Ada stood in an office she once dreamt of working in. She had a career she loved, a beautiful family, a life she once thought was impossible. Looking back, she realized something important. The season she thought was destroying her was actually preparing her. The delays were not denials. The setbacks were not the end. The tears were not wasted. They were all part of a chapter that will one day become a testimony. So if life feels heavy right now, if your prayers seems unanswered, if your future looks uncertain, remember Ada. Remember that seeds spend a long time buried in darkness before they break through the soil. And remember this, just because you can't see the light yet does not mean it isn't there. Keep walking, keep believing, keep going. Because some of the most important, beautiful chapters of your life may be waiting just beyond this difficult season.